Michelle Malkin, hi.
I love the book. I read it in one sitting.
Thank you, Michelle.
Cover to cover, not just the Washington read, the back cover, the whole thing. And my children thank you, their future children thank you for opening up this incredibly important and necessary discussion. Here's my one concern, and whether you agree or disagree with any of the particular amendments, this discussion and even the possibility of a constitutional convention presupposes a civic culture that embraces the things that we all hold in common, an appreciation of founding principles, industriousness, a rejection of the kind of secular extremism that got us into this mess in the first place. How are we going to move forward? We all agree that we need to move forward by looking back at how we got here, but you've had generations of Americans who've been brainwashed in the very progressivism that we're trying to fight to save the country. What do you do?
That's a good point, but here's my take on this. It took 1/3 of the population to fight the Revolutionary War. It takes the activists organizing to make the changes. You're never going to get a whole a broad swath of the American people, 70–80%, that are going to get involved in this. A large percentage of the American people simply are not going to be involved, as they weren't in the Revolutionary War, as they haven't been in so many decisions that are taking place. What's going on in Washington now, you read the Gallup polls, about 20% of the American people say that they're liberals. Well, the 20% pretty much are running things, and the rest of them, the Republicans, are status quo. So we need to be that 20%, 30%, or 40% to start pressing our case. Look, here's the other thing. When you start talking about these things, you don't know where they're going to lead, or you start acting in ways that promote this kind of agenda. We don't know where they're going to lead, but if we don't do anything, I do know where that's going to lead.